We come to you live on EA Sports, and it's a Windy City special in the booth. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
And Ed, both squads are getting up last-minute shots. As a player, you never leave the court on a missed shot. A make shot always sets the right tone before the game.
All the work that's gone into this game about to be on full display here tonight. That one off the mark. It's no good. To George. And a put-back slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Durant. Curling inside. Even to Zubac. Sends it away. Patrick Beverly. Tips it. Irving.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Jumper's good. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Leonard to Paul George. Kyrie Irving with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Well, their first three, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got dogfight.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Durant. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
For three, tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. From the painted area, won't go down. To George. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Kawhi Leonard. Not that time. To Dinwiddie. Irving. That's how you defend. Paul George. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Beyond the arc for three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Shot from the lane won't go. That's rebounded by the Nets. Irving. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Substitution being made in this one.
Last 2 minutes. Subbing in for Brooklyn, number 12, Joe Harris.
Irving. Well, he missed his first 3 from downtown, but he gets this one to go.
And it's called short-term memory. The good players don't have one.
Whoa! What a finish! They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
That'll do it for the first quarter, with the Nets in front. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Here's Irving into the front court. Leads one. Knocked loose. Leonard to George. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Kyrie across the timeline. His team up by 1. Kyrie Irving. He's 3 for 7.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Paul George over to the right side. Leonard. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players. Making baskets.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. It's a 5-second violation. Williams.
Defensive 3-second violation for Brooklyn. For the Clippers, Louis Williams to the line for one.
And he knocks it down at the line. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. George. That's good D. Shot no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Durant. Great defense, forcing the miss. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest. Great look and vision. Spencer Dinwiddie able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Jordan.
In the second quarter.
Lets it fly from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The assist from number 2. Kawhi
Nets have it. Durant. Textbook defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Durant. 4-3. Second effort. Jordan. Add 2 points to the board.
That boy's living his best life.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Videos, interviews, and features. You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. George. Tough shot. Well defended. Durant across the timeline. Under a minute to go before halftime. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And stuffs it home.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
He engulfed him that time. To Paul George. Fires the three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Irving into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. And he knocks it down. Perfect feed to set up the basket. shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. To Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. You know Kyrie. Zero hesitation. Buries it for three. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Durant, he was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. In the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Second effort to Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. It was right there. Beverly. To Leonard. Got it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guy's down 11. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Durant. From long range. Ooh, he'll take that. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The assist from number 13, Paul George.
Irving, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
For three, Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
And Jay, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And throws it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guy's down by 9. Fires the three, smothering D. Turns and slams it down.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Clippers have got it. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Team foul number 2. Brooklyn Nets are in the penalty. Stepping in,
George
Nets. Number 2, Torian Friends.
to Williams. George Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Baseline drive. Leonard to Beverly. Paul George.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Flashing, bump him.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on the team website.
That's a 5-second violation. George to Leonard.
Good.
LA with 4 to shoot. Leonard.
To number 00. That's his third personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Hits the second. One more coming. Knocks down all 3 at the line. To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He misses. Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Williams. Lou Williams. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Cashes in for 2.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
To Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks down the three-pointer.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Trying to cash in, cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
4-3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Williams across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Irving. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
George against KD. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Irving. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Paul George. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To George. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Durant. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Leonard. To Harkless. Leonard. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. To Irving. Fires the three.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Second and 3 is good. Hits all 3 free throws. George, he drills the 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Kyrie Irving with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Durant, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Leonard, and drains it. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down big. throws it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. No. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Time for some new personnel into the game. Here's Leonard for two. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot.
How about that? A three at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.